You won't believe these animal friendships. In a world ruled by survival, some bonds defy every expectation. These are deep, lasting connections, friendships that cross species, size, and instinct. From African plains to our own backyards, nature reveals something extraordinary: love. Imagine a predator becoming a protector, or a solitary creature finding comfort in an unlikely friend. These stories prove that connection is a universal language. Get ready to explore 7 of the most unbelievable, heartwarming animal friendships ever documented. Let's begin. Our first story takes us to a peaceful corner of Tennessee, where rolling hills and open fields cradle a remarkable place: an elephant sanctuary. Here, among the gentle giants, a truly extraordinary friendship blossomed, one that would capture the hearts of everyone who witnessed it. At the heart of this story is Tara, a wise and gentle Asian elephant, and her unlikely companion, a stray dog named Bella. Their paths crossed in the most unexpected way, and from that moment, their lives would never be the same. Bella, with her curious spirit and wagging tail, wandered onto the sanctuary grounds one sunny afternoon. She was a small dog with a big heart, and she seemed to sense that she had found a place where she truly belonged. Drawn by the gentle presence of Tara, the largest and oldest resident, Bella approached without fear. Instead of shying away from the tiny visitor, Tara extended her trunk in a warm greeting. It was as if she understood that Bella needed a friend just as much as she did. The sight of a tiny dog following a massive elephant around the sanctuary quickly became a daily spectacle. Caregivers and visitors alike were amazed by the bond forming between these two very different animals. Day after day, Tara and Bella were inseparable. They strolled side by side through grassy meadows, shared meals beneath the shade of tall trees, and even napped together in the warm afternoon sun. Their companionship was a source of joy and comfort for both. Bella would curl up at Tara's massive feet, finding safety and warmth, while Tara would gently stroke Bella's back with her trunk, a gesture of affection and reassurance. Their friendship was quiet, almost wordless, but incredibly deep. It was built on trust, mutual respect, and a sense of belonging that transcended their differences. One day, tragedy struck when Bella suffered a spinal injury and had to be confined indoors for weeks. During this difficult time, Tara's devotion never wavered. She waited patiently by the office gate day after day, refusing to leave her friend's side even when she couldn't see her. The caregivers, moved by Tara's loyalty, decided to bring Bella outside on a soft blanket so the two friends could be reunited. The moment was filled with emotion, as if the whole sanctuary paused to witness their reunion. Tara greeted Bella with a gentle touch of her trunk and a low, joyful rumble that echoed across the fields. It was clear to everyone that this was more than just a casual friendship. What Tara and Bella shared was true loyalty, a bond that endured hardship and separation, and only grew stronger with time. Bella brought a spark of playfulness and energy to Tara's days, while Tara offered Bella a sense of protection and a place to belong. Together, they created a world where both could thrive. Their story is a beautiful reminder that friendship knows no bounds, no species, no size, no language. It simply exists, quietly and powerfully, in the hearts of those who are open to it. Imagine a lion, a tiger, and a bear, not as rivals, but as brothers. This might sound like a tale from a children's storybook, but it's a real-life narrative that unfolded at Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary in Georgia. Leo the lion, Shere Khan the tiger, and Baloo the bear were rescued together as cubs from a dark, dingy basement. Their early days were filled with hardship and uncertainty, but their shared trauma forged an unbreakable bond. At the sanctuary, they found a new home and a new family in each other. For over 15 years, they lived as a family, defying the natural instincts that would typically make them adversaries. Baloo was the anchor, always calm and steady. Leo, with his gentle soul, brought a sense of peace, while Shere Khan, the playful instigator, kept things lively. Their days were filled with nuzzling, grooming, and playful wrestling, acts of affection that defied their wild instincts. They created their own family, showing that nurture can indeed overcome nature. When Baloo needed surgery, his brothers were visibly distraught. They waited anxiously for his return, and their reunion was a moment of pure joy and relief. Their story is a testament to the power of love and companionship. Rescued from darkness, they found light and belonging in each other. Their affection, nuzzling, grooming, and playful wrestling defied their wild instincts. They created their own family, showing that nurture can overcome nature. They created their own family, showing that nurture can overcome nature. Rescued from darkness, they found love and belonging in each other. Their story is proof that even the fiercest can choose compassion. It reminds us that bonds formed in adversity can lead to the most extraordinary friendships. Off the rugged, windswept coast of Ireland, where the Atlantic waves crash against ancient rocks, a remarkable friendship has blossomed. Here, a golden retriever named Ben spends his days on a small fishing boat with his owner, gazing out over the endless blue. But Ben's adventures are far from ordinary. In these chilly waters, Ben has found an unlikely companion, a wild dolphin named Dougie. Their friendship is something truly special, bridging the worlds of land and sea in a way that few have ever witnessed. Every morning, as Ben's owner steers the boat out from the harbor, Dougie appears like clockwork. The dolphin's sleek shape cuts through the water, drawing closer to the boat, eager to greet his furry friend. Their play is a spectacle for anyone lucky enough to witness it. Dougie leaps high into the air, twisting and splashing, his acrobatics a joyful invitation to play. The water sparkles around him as he shows off for Ben. Ben, tail wagging furiously, barks with excitement and races along the edge of the boat, his eyes never leaving Dougie. The two seem to understand each other perfectly, communicating through playful gestures and happy sounds. Sometimes, Ben can't resist the call of the sea. He leaps from the boat, splashing into the cool water, and paddles alongside Dougie. Together they swim in circles, side by side, as if they've been friends forever. Dougie is always gentle, circling Ben with soft, playful nudges. The dolphin seems to know just how to make Ben feel safe, never straying too far or moving too fast. What makes their bond even more extraordinary is that Dougie is completely wild. He isn't trained or coaxed. He chooses to meet Ben day after day, simply for the joy of their friendship. Their connection is built on pure curiosity and happiness. Each encounter is filled with wonder, as if they're discovering the magic of friendship all over again. Dougie never forgets Ben. No matter the weather or the tides, he returns to the boat, seeking out his canine companion for their daily games and shared adventures. Their friendship has become a local legend, inspiring everyone who hears their story. It's a beautiful reminder that the desire to connect, to play, and to share joy is universal, even between a dog and a dolphin, in the wild heart of the sea. In one home, the ancient rivalry between owl and cat was turned upside down. Cleo the cat and Forby the eagle owl were raised together, forming a bond built on trust and gentle play. Instead of seeing a threat, they saw a companion. They'd nap side by side, Cleo rubbing against Forby's feathers, Forby preening Cleo's fur. Their play was careful, a bat of the paw, a hop, a soft clack of the beak. Despite their instincts, they created a world where predator and prey became friends. Their companionship challenges our assumptions about natural enemies. It's a testament to how individual experience can override instinct, and how friendship can bloom in the quietest moments. In a Chinese nature reserve, a lonely rhesus macaque found solace in a white dove. Ostracized from his troop, the monkey reached out to the dove instead of chasing it away. They became inseparable, the monkey grooming the dove perching calmly on his shoulder. The monkey shared food, and they rested together, the monkey's arm wrapped protectively around his tiny friend. This bond gave the monkey purpose and the dove a guardian. Their friendship is a moving reminder that the need to care and connect can bridge any divide, even between fur and feather. After the 2004 tsunami, a baby hippo named Owen was rescued and brought to a Kenyan sanctuary. Alone and traumatized, Owen found comfort in MZ, a 130-year-old giant tortoise. At first, MZ resisted, but Owen's persistence won him over. They became inseparable, walking, eating, and even swimming together. Maisie became a surrogate parent, and Owen brought new energy to the old tortoise's life. Their friendship lasted over a year, until Owen was ready to join other hippos. It's a powerful story of healing and the unexpected ways love can help us recover. In Norway's snowy forests, a wild fox named Sniffer and a domestic dog named Tinny formed a friendship straight out of a fairy tale. Every day, Sniffer would emerge from the woods to play with Tinny, chasing, tumbling, and wrestling in the snow. Sniffer remained wild, returning to the forest after their games. Their bond was a bridge between two worlds, built on trust and joy. Tinny's owner, moved by their friendship, became an advocate for foxes, seeing their intelligence and individuality firsthand. Their story shows that the lines between wild and tame can blur, and that friendship can flourish anywhere. From elephants and dogs to foxes and hounds, these stories reveal the emotional depth of the animal kingdom. They show us that love, loyalty, and friendship are universal. These bonds challenge what we think we know about nature. They remind us to look closer, to appreciate the rich social lives of animals. Which animal friendship surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. Connection truly knows no bounds.